In the Second Age of Middle-earth, rings of power are given to the leaders of elves, dwarves, and men. The Dark Lord Sauron secretly makes the One Ring with much of his power, planning to control the other rings and conquer Middle-earth. Men and elves team up to fight Sauron's armies in Mordor. Isildur of Gondor defeats Sauron by cutting off his finger and taking the ring, starting the Third Age. The ring corrupts Isildur, who claims it but is later killed by orcs. Lost in a river for 2,500 years, the ring is found by Gollum, who owns it for over 4.5 centuries. It later comes into the possession of a hobbit named Bilbo Baggins, unaware of its dark past. Decades later, Bilbo celebrates his 111th birthday and reunites with his old friend Gandalf. Bilbo sets off on a final journey, leaving his belongings, including the ring, to Frodo. Gandalf investigates the ring, discovers its true nature, and finds out about Gollum's ordeal. Gollum reveals Shire and Baggins when pressured. Gandalf tells Frodo to leave the Shire. With his friend Samwise, Frodo leaves, while Gandalf uncovers Saruman's betrayal and Sauron's pursuit through the Nazgûl. Frodo, Sam, Merry, and Pippin unite and avoid the Nazgûl. They head to Bree to meet Gandalf at the Prancing Pony Inn, but he's captured by Saruman. Ranger Strider helps the hobbits and offers to guide them to Rivendell. The Nazgûl attack at Weathertop, injuring Frodo. Arwen, Strider's elf love, rescues Frodo and defeats the Nazgûl. Frodo is healed by elves in Rivendell. Gandalf escapes Isengard and joins them. Strider and Arwen express their love that night. After Gandalf reveals Saruman's betrayal and the threats of both Sauron and Saruman become clear, Arwen's father, Lord Elrond, decides the ring can't stay in Rivendell. A council of elves, men, and dwarves, including Frodo and Gandalf, agrees that the ring must be destroyed in Mount Doom's fires. Frodo volunteers, joined by Gandalf, Sam, Merry, Pippin, Legolas, Gimli, Boromir, and Strider, Aragorn, the rightful king of Gondor. Bilbo, now in Rivendell, gives Frodo his sword Sting and a mithril chainmail shirt. The Fellowship heads for the Gap of Rohan, but realizes Saruman's spies are watching. They change route, taking the Caradhras Pass. Saruman summons a storm, directing them to the mines of Moria. A water creature blocks their entry, so they use the other exit. Inside, they find dead dwarves and face orcs, a troll, and Durin's Bane, a Balrog. Gandalf sacrifices himself to defeat the Balrog. The rest reach Lothlorien, ruled by Galadriel. She tells Frodo to complete the quest and warns of internal threats. Galadriel shows Frodo a future under Sauron's rule. Unbeknownst to Sauron, Saruman raises an Uruk-hai force in Isengard to eliminate the Fellowship and take the ring. The Fellowship goes by river to Parth Galen. Frodo goes off-path, and Boromir confronts him over the ring. Saruman's Uruk-hai attack, capturing Merry and Pippin after hurting Boromir. Aragorn appears, defeating Uruk-hai leader Lurtz and comforting Boromir before he dies. Aragorn pledges help to Gondor. Worried about the ring's influence, Frodo plans to go alone to Mordor, with Sam joining as promised by Gandalf. Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli head to save Merry and Pippin. Frodo and Sam go through Emyn Muil Pass, aiming for Mordor.